Joe Rose here, and I am going hiking next week in Michigan at the Painted Rocks. Now, I want to actually have fun this time, so I've redone a lot of my gear to actually be able to walk the next day because I am going to be hiking for 3 nights, and I've already made the reservations, so I better get this one right. So, anyways, what I got is basically a new pack, a new sleeping bag, and a new tent. Also, I ditched the bear canister. Just all of them are just way too heavy, way too big, bulky, and it would end up just putting way too much weight on my shoulders. It was like cinching my hip belt way too much, so I just bruised there. And like I said before, I could barely walk the next day. So, got this slimmed down, got a new pack, fits a lot better. Everything fits inside here. But anyways, let's get into what I actually got because it's pretty neat. So, getting into the gear, what I have first is my Osprey Exos 48. So, it only has 48 liters in the middle, but it has just as many pockets, except for it doesn't have the one front one, but I actually don't need it. In fact, I don't even need the brain either, which goes right on top. But luckily, this model lets you detach it, so I'm quite happy with that. It's a lot lighter, a lot easier for me, and it just lets the weight distribution feel a lot better. So anyways, I'm very happy with it, but it's a little heavy holding it like that. But let's get into some of the gear that I'm bringing. So I'm keeping the rain jacket. It's pretty comfortable. Fits me. I mean, it's got the pit zips. You can't beat that. It matches the backpack. It's waterproof. It's great. I love this thing. So I'm keeping that. As far as the cook kit goes, I condensed it all just into this except for the spork. It all fits in here. So you just open that up. Right on the top we have the foldable cup. And then the lid for the pot. Got the BRS stove, lighter, and you can actually fit the fuel canister in the pot. So I just have that in there, and then right in there I have the pot that I can take out. But that all fits together perfectly, and it's nice and light. So I'm very happy with that change. In here, we just have a lot less stuff. We have a lot of the same things. Got half a toothbrush, patches for my sleeping pad, toothpaste, floss, a lighter, nail clippers, extra batteries for my headlamp, and a gasket ring for the BRS stove. So that all fits right nice and neatly in the small bag. Oh, also, this bag is the only ditty bag that I'm actually using for this whole setup, except for the clothes and the food bag, but they're not ditty bags, they're necessary bags. Next up, we have the Aeros pillow. Large, it's inflatable, it's great, it's super comfy, it's very light, can't sleep without it. This is my sleeping pad, inflatable. The sleeping bag that I got only actually works with an inflatable sleeping pad, so I'm glad I had this already. Inflatable ass pad is great. I also got a foldable one. This one just takes up less space, but it did seem to deflate as I was sitting on it before, so I might switch it up. I don't know. I'll see how I'm feeling. Here, I got a new bag, drawstring bag. It's lets me fit more stuff. It doesn't capture air in it. I just keep my clothes in here. This is actually going to be a lot smaller and a lot lighter when I'm actually hiking because I have the clothes I'm going to be hiking in here. Next up, I have another new bag. This is going to be my bear bag. Ditching the bear canister. Like I said, it's way too big, way too bulky, way too heavy. Doesn't allow space for anything else in the pack. So I'm using this. Right now, I just have some random food in here. I need to go out and actually get some more food for the proper hike. I also think it's going to be a lot lighter than what it is right now, but it's great. It's a lot lighter than what it was, and it lets me actually fit everything in my bag. So that's a pretty big plus. finally, the sleeping bag is new. It's a 30-degree bag. It's not 60 degrees. I also got a compression pack so that I can fit it in vertically without there being a problem, without making the pack an oval or damaging it. So this thing is super amazing. It also packs down just super small. It's a lot lighter than most other sleeping bags because it doesn't have any down on the bottom. That's because you wrap it around the sleeping pad. Like I said before, you cannot use this sleeping bag without this sleeping pad. So, very lucky that I have those. In the front pouch here, you open it up. I got my spork, first aid kit, a new buff. It's 100% polyester. It's a lot lighter. It cleans a lot easier. I've been using this as a mask as well, so I did lose the old buff, unfortunately. And where I'm going, there's going to be a lot of bugs, so I'm bringing this 100 DEET bug spray. It's just a good thing to have no matter really where you're hiking, if there's going to be bugs out. New pack means new rain cover, so this one is just a bit smaller than the other one, and it's made by Osprey for an Osprey pack, so it all works out. Bringing hand sanitizer just in case, there's a pandemic going around, in case you use the bathroom. If you're making food, should probably have some type of sanitization. I just have my water stuff loose. So first we got the bag, the syringe to flush it out, the straw, and the actual filter. Next, we have the headlamp, all super useful. You need it if it's going to be nighttime, which most of the places it's going to be nighttime at some point. Next, reduced my TP to just one of the rolls and put the shovel in there as well. Just in case. It saves a lot of space. It's a lot lighter. It's less bulkier. It's pretty great. Keeping the multi-tool. It's still a little heavy, but it has everything I could possibly need. So I do quite like it. Finally, on the bottom here, we have the tent, which just slides right out. It just slides right out. Big Agnes C-bar too. Fits 2 people. The reason I got a new tent is the old one actually works perfectly fine, but it doesn't have a vestibule. And what a vestibule is basically just when you open the door, there's another layer of the tent that blocks the rain, so that if it's raining or something, I can open the door and cook right outside my tent door, rather than having to cook in the rain. So that's really the main reason I got this, and also just so I have 2 tents, because I'm going to be hiking with my brother and he needs a tent as well, and they're relatively expensive. So besides that, the last 2 pieces I have, the trekking poles, I'm keeping these, and the duct tape I am just wrapping a bit around here. I might bring some extra because I did use it on the bottom of my feet last time to stop some blisters, and that was super helpful. I don't know if this will be enough, but we'll see. And finally, what I didn't share last time are these trail runners. Now, they're not just normal sneakers. These are, they have a bigger toe box, so you don't jam your feet while you're walking downhill. They have a lot of cushioning in them. They're super comfy. I like these a lot more than hiking in boots, because if these get wet, then they just dry down really quickly rather than being soaked. So I'd rather just have something that dries really quickly than something that claims to be waterproof and then it just ends up trapping water inside it. So, but anyways, this is my gear that I'm bringing, and I look forward to the trip I'm going to be having, and I will vlog it as well. So, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.